Hi. My name is Kiki and welcome to my channel. This is my first video and is definitely my first video. Please ignore my actual first video I made, thank you. I also am sick, so I won't be using my real life voice and this robot voice is filling in for me. So something you should know about me is I love making comebacks and debuts for groups, so when I saw Kepler still hasn't debuted yet, I had to swoop in with a debut concept for them. I've not seen anybody else do this, so I decided to make this myself. I'm going to go in depth on most of the things I do for them so I can at least clarify my thought process somewhat so it doesn't get too confusing. If you don't agree with anything I say in this vid, then just respectfully comment why instead of getting mad. I don't like putting these disclaimers, but they are sadly necessary. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the video and start with positions.
I think it's party time. Come on, girls. 1, 2, 3。凭你鞋底解开，换上皮头，穿给 Hail Mary Jane， 跳一双最爱。音乐不够直白，如何就算你是肯定不让你让气氛爆开。外面视线太热，略有点晒。Give me that, give me that, give me that look, give me that look。I don't feel it， 麻烦你先忍耐。Hold it back, hold it back, hold it back now。等我 say hi， 伸手把夜晚宠坏，让多巴来主宰。你最熟练的直觉，微笑着 take a bite。收起多余的对白，不进行才算失态。交换手里的底牌 ，We don't have to be so tight。隔壁那位小有口水，吹着猫咪酱，盯着我眼睛。
So a lot of other things that groups have are fandom names, official colors, etc. So I picked some for them cause I wanted to do everything I could and not leave anything out. The fandom name is Keepers cause I feel like it matches the concept I gave them more than the others I saw. I also don't know who originally made this fandom name, so let me know in the comments so I can credit them. I did try to come up with one myself but nothing came to mind. Next is official colors. The first color I chose was Shimmering Blush. I wanted a duller pink to sort of show how produce would be fully over, so the color is less bright. I picked Shimmering specifically cause they are stars. Next is Lilac. It's close to the color of the uniforms they wear on the show and also matched well with the pink I chose. It represents the difficulties they faced on the show and how they all made it through. Finally is Alabaster. I wanted an off-white to sort of show how they don't know what's next, so it's not a pure white but they still are ready for the future. Now, finally, the concept. I was thinking of a pure, schoolgirl concept for them that has tons of galaxy and space themes in the MV and choreo and wherever they can fit one instead of hardcore Luna with a whole storyline, etc. I don't want them to feel too similar to another group but just maybe getting vibes, as they need to be able to establish themselves as original artists and not WJSN2 or Luna 2, as it will make the two artists constantly be compared to each other, and it just won't be a good time. A schoolgirl concept would be good, as I don't know many popular groups that do it anymore, and it wouldn't be the same as other produced groups and be a bit refreshing and unique overall. Now, finally the part I'm most excited for. Okay, I know this sounds weird but hear me out. As Promise 9 aren't doing this concept anymore, I feel like Kepler could do the innocent concept without overshadowing them or driving people away from them. Since they most likely wouldn't do the cute or elegant concept due to IOI or u+me, they'd do something like this, as the concept really isn't done anymore and I feel like they would be a breath of fresh air and really stand out. I wanted something catchy and easy to get stuck in your head as a title track, and As You Wish is perfect for that. With it repeating the same words, it's impossible to not get stuck in your head and would be good to make people remember their debut. WJSN and u+me have very similar concept too, so a song like this might make u+me who still miss u+me come to Kepler, as they are similar to a group they once loved, but still their own thing, to not be called a ripoff of them. I wanted the older girls of the group to have a song to show off their mature sides, since they probably wouldn't in any titles. Just a nice, calm song for them to sing as a side with maybe a special performance at a concert. So Good is definitely a good fit, as I think it would fit Yujin, Mashiro and Chating's vocals very nicely as well. Since I gave the eldest three a song to themselves, I wanted the Maknaes to have a song as well. Pandora is very upbeat and cute, but not too cutesy for them. I only gave the vocalist role to Hiei and Yesia, so I wanted them to show off their talent in a song as well, since they wouldn't in the titles. I wouldn't just leave out the last few without a song, so I gave them a song as well. I wanted one that leaned into Girl Crush a little more and had a bit of rapping in it. Twice actually inspired me to pick unit songs for them, so why not pick the best out of their songs for my girlies. Another song I considered was Chica, and I feel it has similar vibes. We do need regular B-sides on an album too. Butterflies leans perfectly in their concept to me and feels a lot like a Luna or WJSN title, which is what they're going for. Or maybe that's just because it's called Butterflies. I imagine this song might be one that fans would want to be the title track, even though it wouldn't work like Blackpink's Pretty Savage. A lot of people have felt like they would do a mysterious concept, so that's why I chose this song. Maybe this song is a bit too different for the general public, but I think it works. Maybe something could help people get used to the concept a little more and would be good to keep people intrigued, as nobody really expects these from popular groups. I wanted a song to transition into the next, as they are very different from each other. Sort of like filler, but more of a neutralizer from the previous song. It also fits the vibe of the album and is a very fun listen, so I don't see why not add it. I didn't want the album to end on a sad note, so I wanted to pick a happier song to close everything off. Like a grand finale, if you will. I honestly think Celebrity is good enough to get a music show stage or even a special music video, as it still feels different enough to as you with and to heart. Sort of a mix of the both. And I can imagine a great choreo with this as well. So that's about it for the video. Another thing was promotions, and that they'd have their pre-release in December and actually debut in February with promotions until June, but that doesn't need its own section. I hope this was a satisfying album for you all, and if you want to listen to it in full, the Spotify playlist is in the description. Again, these are all my ideas. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.